Hello and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. I started to head over to confront the captain and then I remembered that if I got too close to him I might trigger an event, so I decided to wait to finish the journey.
You'd best have found something by now, gentlemen.
I fear that someone may have spied upon Kimahir. Likely the owner of the spyglass I found earlier. It appears they were watching for some time, as there was an impressive amount of chewing tobacco on the ground.
And your point?
I found the residue of narcotics in Kimahir's brazier. There are several explanations, perhaps your servant's recreational interest, or an attempt at poisoning.
Cut to the chase, Mr. Holmes.
You said that you checked the shack earlier. Did you notice the cart tracks near it? Now, one ought to expect a servant to make regular use of such a thing. Indeed, I would have overlooked the detail were it not for the cart's absence. If, as you say, Kimahir never leaves your estate, then where did it go?
I expect answers from you, Mr. Holmes, not questions.
I won't keep you in suspense any longer, Captain. Kimahir was abducted by the owner of the spyglass. When your servant fell asleep, he slipped a narcotic into Kimahir's brazier to make him sleep even more soundly. In order to carry a man as large as Kimahir, the intruder stole the cart and rolled him right out of your garden.
Now, hold on. All this simply to tell me what I already know. Why haven't you found him yet?
I only arrived a moment ago. It is, frankly, incredible that I have already deduced so much.
Every second you dawdle here, waiting for me to stroke your ego, is another second wasted. I'm not interested in the how, the why, or the who. I am only interested in recovering my investment. Spare me the claptrap, boy, and go and fetch my servant.
The point is, Captain, we're telling you this for a reason. The intruder fled through the garden door, and we need a key to follow his trail.
Well, then you should have led with that. Here you go. I hope you'll return soon with good news. And in the meantime, please teach your companion the art of brevity.
I'll teach you the art of getting shot in the kneecap, asshole. Telling me what I already know. You didn't seem to know any of that before. Yes, I do hope I bring my pistols, but I suppose maybe London is a tad more restricted than Cordona was, so maybe I won't get to run around doing a shooty bang bang. You know, these don't take tracks very well.
Stenwick makes his servant live in a tool shed. You think you know someone.
Stenwick lives in a tool shed too. It's just a little fancier. Alright. Well, I guess it's that. Oh, here we go. That looks like some cart tracks. Okay, well, I hope I don't have to look at him in order to trigger progress. There's some more. Ooh. Scarlet letter. It's an adulterous doll.
What does it say?
Well, what does it say?
What does it say?
Sherlock,
What does it say?
take its note.
No seams or torn fabric on this doll. Likely one-legged by design.
Hey-ho, street pigeons and roof ravens. Another treasure hunt is upon you. With a clue in hand, it's up to you to find all the dolls. So there's dust and it's behind a bust and it's behind a wheelbarrow.
Used to do lots of those in my childhood for myself and...
Is it a call for help? A bad joke?
or both. Better not risk leaving this matter ignored, don't you think?
Great. Is this my cart?
Wheels picked up grass along the way. Kimahir's cart, I gather. Roy Soulsby. That be the name of our man.
Maybe take the cart out? Ah,
A strange substance. I have my suspicions based on the color and consistency, but would you care to hazard a guess, Doctor?
Well, it's odorless, but from the way it absorbs water, I'd say saltpeter.
Then we're in agreement. Well done.
mm-hmm. So, what else? Ah,
Sturdy rope, professionally tied in a Portuguese bowline. This knot is often used by sailors to create a bosun's chair.
well, we know something about our abductionist, then. That's a good word I invented. I'm sure I invented it. Do I need to do another pin? Was there a crash over here just now? Looks like there was. Hey ho, horseface. Nobody seems overly concerned by all this mess. Maybe that's just to stop me going this way. So where is this clue gonna take me, That just goes back to that jerk's house. Can't even get through those gates. Am I supposed to be pinning another clue here? I'm cycling the wrong way through the clues. Oh, I better not go back. Have to go back and talk to him already.
If you find my man, I have a marvelous whiskey with your name on it.
Oh, you don't pay in cash?
Yes, Denwick is no angel, but he's one of my few clients. Please, try to remain courteous.
Well, maybe I can shoot him in the thigh instead of the knee, and then you can patch him up. How would that work? I hope he pays you in whiskey, too. Fuck. Meow. Oh. Okay, looks like there's no petting the cat. Cool. Can I go to the docks? Maybe not. That's a very small map. I feel like I need to go and find this sailor dude. So I should go and, like, put on a disguise and then hang out in a bar where sailors hang out and ask after the man. Right? Magistrate's court? Why not? Watson, where do we live? I thought it was around here somewhere. There it is. Oh, and that's where the crazy woman that abducts our daughter is going to live. Maybe we should booby trap it. Sherlock, you really have trashed the place. This is crazy. No chemistry going on. At least I've still got a telescope so I can look at the fat lady across the street. I mean, it might not be the same fat lady as later, but I guarantee there's a fat lady across the street. I mean, come on. Alright, well, I guess we don't have anything to do at home.
Get the Strand. Get your copy of the Strand here.
You literally have no papers.
I'll stand watch, just in case the strange man comes back.
Ugh. Maybe I can ask him about this.
Why don't you give me another shilling now? Because I'm sure I'll spot something else soon.
Right.
No?
Can I ask you a question?
I'm really sorry, but I can't help you. Try asking someone else.
Didn't even stop weeping to push me off. Now that I have it pinned, can I talk to him again?
This dreary rain is making
great.
a miserable day even worse.
Can't ask the taximan. Why would I ask him?
Excuse me, just one question.
I wish I could help, but I know nothing.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, I don't know anything about that.
Excuse me, just one question.
No, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm pretty sure I have to pin one of these things and talk to somebody. Hey, taxi man, take me to this Roy Salisbury in London. Do you know Roy Salisbury? Somebody's around here's got to.
Are you stupid, Mr. Holmes? Stop loitering and go and do your job.
If I was playing the other Lovecraft game, I would go in, well, or even the other Sherlock Holmes games. I would go to, like, City Hall or something and look up newspaper references to Roy Salisbury or some crap.
Help me, please.
I can't help you with that, sir.
That's the Japanese embassy just right there. And that's the magistrate's court.
This disappearance is intriguing. No, I cannot make...
Do I need to... maybe I need to... Okay. So we've got a calling card, and we've got a wallet with saltpeter. And we've got... No? The Strand. And the Sailor's Knot. And... Did it turn green because because it's correct? No, I already tried that one. Oh, all right. Jesus, as if we hadn't already figured that out. Yeah.
Head nor tail of it.
So what do I do with that? Do I have more to do here? Didn't I already fill out this butthole? Oh no, I had started working on it. Alright, so we've got the strand, and we need something else blue. So how about the wallet with saltpeter? Yeah, that's fine. Abductor is a sailor. Yeah. Great. Can I go to the port now? Please?
The strand proved not so useless after all. The saltpeter accident, Doctor, do you recall?
The Port of London, of course. The footwear, the spyglass.
Indeed. We shall need to take a cab there.
Like this one that I already tried to talk to? Hey, you. Be sure to finish everything. I can't come back home? Alright. Off we go.
Where to go? The Port of London, please. I will show you where to stop.
Off we go to New York. To hell in a handcart? No. Chapter 2, The Blood Red Knight. What was the first one called? The Shadow over London? Alright. Well, if I'm not mistaken, there are 8 chapters, so we're making pretty good time here.
Mr. Holmes, what a compelling mystery we have stumbled upon. Perhaps I have the premise of my next novel.
One kidnapping does not a story make.
Stop! A black cat crossed before us. It's a bad omen.
I did not take you for the superstitious type, Doctor. Such things are mere fantasies, tricks of a feeble mind. One imagines a physician would keep a surer footing in reality.
Perhaps. Before the war, my time abroad was difficult. Once, I came across an Afghan, bleeding, who I could not save. He pressed a rosary into my hand. A gift, he said, so as to gain God's favor. After that...
Dr. Watson?
Yes, well, I shan't get into details, but sometime later I found myself lost in the desert. Dehydration set in, and things grew ever more dire. The man's words came to me. I said a prayer and placed the rosary on a rock. A gift to gain God's favor.
And you were rescued.
Yes. A detachment of British soldiers found me.
To whom I'm grateful. But without their diligence, you would not be standing here and I would not have this case.
I'm sure you have another explanation prepared, Mr. Holmes, but I think I shall cling to the occasional superstition all the same.
To each his own, Dr. Watson. So long as it does not interfere with my methods, do it. We must press on, cat or no cat. The question remains, why abduct Kimmer here?
Why indeed. The Cursed Mermaid. So I need to ask them about evidence, and I think that's reasonably this one.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, you're fortunate. I will help you.
Wanders close to the dockyard. Nice. Why is it that in these Lovecraftian stories we always find ourselves near the sea? I mean, I know, like Cthulhu, blah blah blah. There are a whole bunch of other interesting and bizarre things that don't involve that particular old one. Oh, try it now with the calling card.
Are you able to help me?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
You're probably lying.
Could you help me?
No, sir, I've never heard of it.
I suppose I'm not near the dockyard. Help Gervesh missing for a week. If you see, please tell if you see him. Ask Daya in Port Shantytown. Red rag over house entrance. Oh. Did I miss out on the doll? Is that why it was reminding me to go back? I don't... Whatever. I don't care is what I don't. So what do we have here? Is this the shanty town?
May I ask for your assistance?
No, sir. I never heard of it.
Alright then. Looks rather shanty-ish. Suppose you don't usually build a shanty out of bricks. Oh, see, these lockers ought to have some ammo for my Thompson. No such luck.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there. Must be serious.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, the haunted house, okay.
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in Warehouse 2. The coppers even went over there.
Well, I have a slightly larger region to explore this time, so that's fun.
Do you know anything about this?
Of course I know. It's quite a long story short.
May have gone to watch the ship that exploded yesterday near the third pier. Well, where do you suppose you'd find the third pier? Does that look like a ship that might have exploded?
Not in the mood, mate. Shoo!
Pardon me, sir. I am looking for Roy...
Not again. Yes, I'm Roy. But I can't help you find your uncle or whoever you've lost.
Now, what makes you think I would inquire about missing people?
You are the fourth person to ask this week. Just because I work at the port doesn't mean I keep track of everyone who comes here.
May I ask what you're doing here?
This is where the ship sank the other day. I'm trying to work out how we'll remove it.
You say we are not the first to ask you about a disappearance. Do you recall anything about those who came inquiring?
I only remember the foreign woman. I didn't catch her name, but those are her posters hanging up everywhere. She has badgered me twice now, and I still don't know nothing.
And this woman can be found?
No clue. She was talking gibberish.
Now, where was I?
Oh, wait. Let's look at him first. Yeah. "5'5" is average height? Interesting. HM Cuss. Oh. Got some pit stains here, buddy? What is the point of asking me to make this choice when there's... Anyway, he's a thief. He stole a person, so... Alright. So...
Have you seen this before?
My card? Where did you dig that up?
At a crime scene near Baker Street involving a young servant's kidnapping, I might add.
No. Someone used it without my consent. How else would it end up there?
I didn't think the conversation would be over. Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have enough for this. So how about this one? Still also probably not, but let's see if we can do something with these. Yep, okay.
That boat explosion stopped most traffic coming into the port. Guess I'll be without work for a while.
Moskva. Sounds like this ship was from the east.
My money is on a loose cigarette or a discarded match. One careless throw, and boom.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if saltpeter is actually that easily ignited, but... Where do you suppose Warehouse 2 is? Am I really just done talking to... I honestly thought we were going to have more to talk to that guy about. Oh, now I figure out that I'm on Pier 3. Fine. Where...
Excuse me, just one question.
Sorry, sir, I can't help you.
Just draw it on my map. I mean, I know it's near here.
Do you know anything about this?
I wish I could be of help, but I can't. Sorry.
I mean, I literally just heard you talking about it, but okay. Angie? Angie is in dry dock? Well, dry-ish, anyway. Almost as dry as London gets, probably. Warehouses? How do I know which warehouse is which? It'd be convenient if they had numbers on them. Why are you just making that noise, Sherlock? Why are you not actuating that lever and opening the door? Alright, so that was 12 and this is 11, so I guess if we continue this way we will eventually find some smaller numbers. That means that the one I'm looking for is way on the far side of the ducks. How does any work ever get done around here? This place is absurd. And 10. Like, for real. I mean, this is silly. Haven't I been through here? I've been through here. This is an era when people had railroads. And they, I assume...
Ma Dalton swears she saw ghosts in
I'm
warehouse
not making progress
The
here.
coppers even went over there.
They loaded stuff onto those railroads so that the stuff could then go someplace else. What's the good of having these warehouses? Oh. All packed in like this with no way to move goods from one place to another.
Good evening, Constable. I heard some people talking of ghosts in this warehouse.
Gossips, all of them. An old lady neighbour saw some lights and ghostly shapes in the middle of the night. She heard music too. Turns out this was the warehouse of Grandpa Kujak. He owned a business with theatre props for scary shows. I went in and... well, it is a bit creepy. But I think it was probably just some kids fooling around.
Do you mind if I take a look inside?
Not at all. It's like Madame Tussauds, only worse. I'll be on the beat round the pub for the rest of the night. Damn explosion. Good night, sir.
Sweet. Alright. Madame Tussauds only worse. Sounds like my kind of place. However, we are all out of time, so come back and see me again tomorrow, and we will check out the haunted warehouse. Talk to you soon.